Hi class and Mrs. Pearl and little Celeste, it's Auntie Bea. Now, to continue on our 10th day in India, we were in the city of Jaipur. Remember, Jaipur is called the Pink City. In the middle of the Pink City is what's called the City Palace. This is the City Palace. We spent a good bit of time here looking at all of the beautiful offerings the palace had. Look at the beautiful colors in the archways. Those are actually painted with vegetable dyes. This palace was built when the city was built over 275 years ago, and it was built by the Maharaja Savai Man Singh. Now, Maharaja means king, and remember from yesterday, Savai means 1 1/4. That was a name given to him because he was such a great man. He was greater than all the other men. And Singh is his last name. Now, Jiptesh and Kuldeep's last name are Singh too. Singh in India means lion. And here's some of the beautiful areas that the palace has had to offer. All this is, look, there's Uncle Richard. All this is inside the palace. This is the courtyard. Isn't it just beautiful? Most of the palace itself is pink as well, just like the city. They whitewashed it in pink. Now this particular area in the main courtyard, you could see it has the sandstone color of yellow, but most of it's pink. I found these trees really interesting. They looked like umbrellas to me. Maybe we'll see more again later. The whole castle was filled with gorgeous marble. Look at this beautiful marble work. It was stunning and all done by hand many, many years ago. Long before they even had machines. And all over the castle were birds and monkeys. Now there's Uncle Richard, and standing next to him is Jiptesh's dad, Colonel Singh. Oh, and there's me and Uncle Richard, and those are 2 of the guards at the palace. Uncle Richard didn't fit in all the doorways. Look at him trying to get through this doorway. Now here's some of the palace. The yellow in the back is where the king and queen now actually live, and when they're home, their flags are on top. The courtyard is filled with such beautiful flowers. It's also home to some of the original outfits that the king and queens wore back over 200 years ago. So it was fun looking at those. I couldn't take any pictures on the inside because they just don't let you do that. But it was absolutely stunning on the inside. It's incredible that paint made with vegetable dye has lasted all these many years. Look how beautiful the palace is. That's Jiptesh's mom there. See these marble elephants? These were carved out of one gigantic piece of marble. And they were a gift when the king had a boy, and it was the first time a boy had been born in the family in many, many years. And this is an open courtyard inside. It has beautiful crystal chandeliers. This is actually outside. It's kind of like a carport in a way. It's just beautiful. And inside it, you'll see in a minute, are 2 giant silver urns. These urns hold over 18,000 gallons. There's one. 18,000 gallons of water. When one of the kings went to England, he took these silver urns and he filled them with water from the Ganges in India, a river in India. There's me and the colonel, and took them to England with him so he would only drink water from India. And there's Richard, the colonel, Jiptesh's dad, and me. This was an interesting picture they made out of some of the guns they had. They still house a lot of the original guns here in this castle. It was so beautiful, there's Uncle Richard with a short door again. It was so beautiful, I can't even begin to tell you everything we saw. In this courtyard, there are four doors, and all of them are painted beautifully. Now, while we were there, we had lunch in the city cafe. And while having lunch, this was a man and a young boy who performed for us. The man played an interesting instrument, and the little boy danced. Around his ankles are bells, so he banged his feet on the pavement and rang the bells as he danced. He's probably about the same age you guys are. This is in the state Rajasthan, remember. Can you guys dance like that? I don't think I can. We had a great lunch with the Colonel and Mrs. Singh, or we were calling her Mama Singh. In India, most people call parents of their friends uncle and auntie. It's a sign of respect. And you'll notice these guys have turbans on, and they're different than Jiptesh's and Kuldeep's turbans. These are turbans from the state of Rajasthan, where Jiptesh and Kuldeep wear a Sikh turban. We had a wonderful lunch and a wonderful time exploring the castle. This was the first of 3 castles we've seen. There's Jiptesh's mom, and this is the crest on the china at the castle. I thought it was really pretty, so I took a picture of it. Aren't the colors just beautiful? I loved visiting this castle. I hope you get to see it in person sometime too. See you tomorrow. I have a treat for you then. Bye.